guys. Um, I'm here to film my Black Friday book outlet haul. My first attempt at this was something happened when I tried to do it, so it did not like it cut off someplace, so I have to redo it. But I already opened it the first time on camera because I did try to do this first time already, like on camera, and I opened it on camera, but like I said, something happened, so I couldn't. But yeah, so my first box, what happened was I ordered it like in November like for Black Friday, but it got lost in the mail, so they resent me a box, and I am just here to unbox everything for you guys on camera. And I know this is the second box they sent me because they added a book to it that I did not get when I ordered it the first time. But if I end up getting the first book, I will just do another haul, and I will know it's the first book because there are 3 books that I'm missing from this box if I ever get it, and I will know it's that box because I ordered like more, but they don't have them on the website anymore. So I will know it's the new book. I will know it's the original. But let's just jump into this so I'm not here forever, shall we? The first book is A Tale from the Land of Stories, Trebell Throws a Party by Chris Colfer. This is one of his children's books. I do not have kids, but when I have kids, I want them to see what books are around during my generation, so they can see these were the books, so I can tell them these were the books that were around during Mommy's generation. And yeah, Chris Colfer is one of my favorite authors. I am just slowly collecting all of his books, and I have his recent one, but I did not get the ones I did not have when these came out. I did not get these when they came out. So when I saw them on Book Outlet, I was just slowly collecting them. There's one other children's book. He wrote 2. This is one of them. They don't have the other one on Book Outlet, but when they do, I will buy it so I can add it to my collection of children's books that I'm getting. The next one, because I have a feeling once I start having kids and I buy children's books, these will be harder to find. So that's why I am getting them now. So I have them so that I won't have to like hunt them down and get them from like China. The next one is Fabulicious, Fast and Fit by Teresa Giudice. This is one of her cookbooks. I'm sorry, I was holding it up like that. This is one of her cookbooks, and I want to make quick, easy recipes for stuff. So when I found it, I bought it, and now I can start making like one of her some of her recipes in here. Along with this one, Fabulicious, her second cookbook. And this is another one of those books where it is I can start making recipes and cook when I am whatchamacallit, what is it? so I can start making some, like, more recipes and sorry, I just zoned out for a second. So I can start making more recipes and start cooking more. The next one is another cookbook. I'm sorry. This is my third time filming this video, so I am all out of sorts right now. Another children's book, Maverick and Me by Catherine Schwarzenegger. So it's easier to find when I have kids. Okay, this one is The Waitress Cookbook. Not cookbook, The Waitress Pie Book. This by Jenna Hunterson. This is a Broadway show and was a movie. I'm gonna go this way because my feet are hurting me. This was a movie and a Broadway show. The Broadway show was closing today, actually, January 5th. And when the girls who, Jenna is a baker, so they made a book about all the pies she did, and I saw it 3 times, twice with Katharine McPhee and once with Jordan Sparks, and they were amazing. And they made pies. Her character it's a pie baker, so she always came out with, she had, like, I like the show because she had, like, funny names for it, like what is one, like, double chocolate, no, twisted Kentucky bourbon pecan pie, or, like, turtle, or like mermaid pie, and, like, names like that and stuff, or blueberry, or deep dish blueberry bacon pie, and stuff like that. So when I saw it, I had to buy it because I did not want to pay $25 for it on Amazon or at the theater where the show was. So when I saw it on Book Outlet for $5, I bought it then, and now I can actually make one of the pies from the book, and I'm really excited. Okay, the next one is It Takes Two by Jonathan and Drew Scott. They're the guys who do The Property Brothers. I did not know they wrote 8 books, but when they did, I was excited because I was like, I have to get it and see what it's about and see for myself and see, like, what exactly I think they wrote about, like, how they got into doing what they're doing. So I was interested, to say the least. The next one is my last children's book in this box, Candace Center Stage by Candace Cameron Bure. It is a signed copy, and I am so excited about that because this was the right here, Candace Cameron Bure. I am so excited. I am so excited because this is, like, her 6th book, and it did actually just come out in, like, January of last year, actually. And I didn't even know. She's coming out with another one this month called Grow Candace Grow, and it'll be her 7th book. But, ooh, it's the same thing, so I don't have to keep the dust jacket on if I don't want to. So I was excited, to say the least, because I will support anything Candace Cameron writes, especially, like, her children's books, so I can show my kids, so I can read my kids her books, her 2 children's books, this one and then her new one when it comes out. But she didn't have a book signing for this. She only had one in LA, but I'm just extremely happy because now when I go to one of her book signings, if she writes another non-children's book, I don't have to bring this and get it signed because it's already signed by her. But I'm just extremely excited because I own every single one of her books now that she has come out with, and they're all signed by her personally, and I've met her 3 times. She is so sweet, and I just like her, and I just like supporting her. So when it was on there, they actually included this for me. I didn't actually buy this. Because, like I mentioned earlier, 3 books got lost in the shuffle, and they did not have them. So as an apology for having it take as long as it did, they added this in. So I did not know. On the website, it didn't say it was a signed copy, but I'm so excited it is, and I love this. And I love that it's a signed copy. So now I own every single one of her books signed. So, yeah, I am rambling now, but yeah. The next one is Strong as a New Sexy by Snooki. And I do own her 2 novels, and I love it, but I just really didn't have anything much to say on it. So that's why I just showed it quickly. The next one is Never Grow Up by Jackie Chan. I didn't know Jackie Chan wrote a book, so when I saw it on there for cheap, I had to buy it, and I think this is also about how he got into the business and what he had to do, like his journey to get into the business and everything. So, yeah. The next one is My Squirrel Days by Ellie Kemper. She had a book signing when it came out, but I kind of, 1, didn't want to pay $25 for it, and $26 for it, and 2, there was no urgent need for me to, so I didn't mind waiting for it when it was, I didn't mind waiting for it to come on Book Outlet and buy it for how much I did. I don't know how much I paid for everything because I do not have the original invoice. But I will look and just see how much it was. Last Girl Before Freeway. It's a book about Joan Rivers by Leslie Bennett. I don't know. I tried to read this several times out of the library, and every time I did, I just couldn't, because every time I tried to, it just had to go back. So I bought it on here. A lot of these books were like under $5, like a little more, a little less than $5. So it was in like the $5 range. So when I saw it on there for cheap, I had to get it. The next one is Falling with Wings by Diana De La Garza. She's actually Demi Lovato's mother, and I think she writes about how Demi Lovato got into the business and how she was discovered and everything like that. So I'm interested to see. I did read Demi's book, 365 Days, Staying Strong, 365 Days a Year. And it was kind of like a diary, but it was really good regardless. And I think it's signed, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look. But yeah, so when I saw her mom came out with the book, I was like, okay, I'll buy it. Why not? So, yeah. The next one is Let's Be Real by Natasha Bure. This is actually Candace Cameron. This is actually Candace Cameron Bure's daughter. I know what this is about, but I don't at the same time. I don't know if this is like a memoir or if it's just like kind of, or if it's like a how-to book. But I didn't want to buy this for like $25. So I got it for cheap on Book Outlet. So if I don't like it, I want to like it because I want to support Candace Cameron Bure and her daughter. So, yeah. I just got it. The next one is a book about Meghan Markle by Andrew Morton. It's Meghan, a Hollywood princess. She was an actress before she married Prince Harry. So I wanted to see I wanted to get this because I wanted to see what other people's take on her is. And what they think of her. And I kind of also want to know, like, I sort of know her life story in a way because they've talked about it like 40,000 times, but I don't at the same time. So I'm interested to see what her life story is, so to speak. The next one is Troublemaker by Leah Remini. I knew she wrote a book, but I didn't know what she wrote about. So I think this is a memoir, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but if I'm not mistaken, I think it is a memoir. But I'm just interested because I've seen her in things. I know she's been in countless stuff. So I was interested because I also want to see how she got into the business. Oh, sorry, my nail broke. The next one is Drive by Neil Shusterman and Jared Shusterman. He actually wrote this book with his son. And I have not read Scythe or Thunderhead yet, and I still need to get The Toll. But I'm trying to start to get into his books. So I'm starting to slowly collect them. So when I saw this on there, I also had to pick it up. The next one is Don't Stop Believing by Olivia Newton. Oh, are you kidding me? Some pages. Look at this. Like, you serious? This is how they pack books? I will fix this later. And I'm so mad now. I will fix this later. I just have to, like, unbend them. But, anyway, I also got this out of the library countless times, but every time I tried, it had to also get back. It also had to get, every time I tried to read this, it was on hold for, like, countless people, so I eventually had to, like, look, you can even see it, like, here. I will fix it. It's not that big of a deal. I will fix it. But anyway, I'm going to stop playing with that. But, yeah, it's her memoir about, like, how she got into the business and everything. So, again, I was just interested. The next one is Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. I was watching a booktube video a while ago, and Reagan over on Peruse Project read this book when it came out like a year or two ago. The second one I think is out already. This is a retelling of, I think, Ursula from The Little Mermaid. And Little Mermaid is one of my favorite Disney movies. So I was interested to see, like, kind of her perspective, because I've never really seen anything with about Ursula. So when I saw this and how much she raved about it, I had to pick it up for myself. Okay, the last 4 books. I'll just take them out of the box because I do not want them in the box anymore. There we go. The next one is about Meghan and Harry, and it's by Katie Nichol. I think this is about them as, like, a couple, and I think this is about him. I think it's about him, but they talk about her as well. But again, I was interested because... Oh, shit. Another one that's right. Perfect. Anyway, it's not a big deal. I was interested to see how his life was, too, in a way. So, I'm just, like, kind of now, I didn't want to be one of those people where it's like, oh my god, I gotta read books about them. But, oh my god, I gotta read books about them. So I have one about Meghan, and now I have one about Harry. These next 2 are 2 more Chris Colfer books. These are, like, stories about characters within the Land of Story series. So this one is about Little Red Riding Hood. And this one is about Mother Goose. The last one is My Plain Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. This is the second book to... This is about a retelling of Jane Eyre, and I cannot think of what the first one is off the... My Lady Jane is the first one. And this is the second one. And so I have not read the first one yet, but I am going to. But when I saw it on here, I could not say no. I think they're writing a third one, but I don't know when it's coming out. But when it was on there, I had to pick it up. So I did. Alrighty, guys, that was my very long book haul from Black Friday. Let me know down in the comments if you have read any of these books or have heard anything about any of these books. And I am trying to get back into things and film more videos, so I will be doing that. I have a couple other videos planned, so yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.